Have you ever looked at someone else's life and felt like you just don't measure up? Maybe you see friends achieving more, strangers looking happier, or people online living what seems like perfect lives. It's a feeling we all know, but what if there was a way to break free from it? In a small, colorful town, there lived a boy named Aman. He was thoughtful and kind, but he often felt invisible, overshadowed by others who seemed smarter, stronger, or more talented. Every day, Aman wondered if he would ever be enough, or if he would always be stuck comparing himself to everyone around him. What if there was a gentle lesson that could help Aman and you break free from the habit of comparison and finally accept who you are? Most people never discover this secret. Will you? Aman's days were filled with silent battles that no one else could see. At school, he watched his classmates win awards, score goals on the playground, and make friends with an ease that seemed effortless. He tried to keep up, but every time someone else succeeded, it felt like a spotlight on what he lacked. At home, Aman would scroll through social media, seeing endless pictures of perfect vacations, happy families, and celebrations that made his own life seem dull in comparison. The more he compared, the smaller he felt inside. His parents offered encouragement, telling him he was special in his own way, but their words couldn't quiet the voice in his mind that whispered, "You're not good enough." Slowly, Aman's confidence faded. He began to avoid activities he once enjoyed, afraid of failing or falling short. He felt trapped in a cycle of comparison, unable to see his own worth. What if he never learned to accept himself? What if he spent his whole life wishing to be someone else, missing the beauty of who he truly was? One evening, after a day that felt heavier than most, Aman sat alone in the quiet of the garden, his thoughts swirling with doubt and sadness. His grandmother, wise and gentle, noticed the slump in his shoulders and joined him on the old wooden bench. She listened patiently as Aman poured out his worries, how he felt he could never be as good as others, how comparison made him feel small. With a warm, understanding smile, his grandmother began to tell him the story. She spoke of a garden filled with many different flowers, roses, sunflowers, lily, and daisies. Each flower was unique, and none tried to be like the others. If the rose compared itself to the sunflower, it would never bloom, she said softly. She encouraged Aman to look for his own strengths, just as each flower in the garden had its own beauty. Then, she offered him a simple challenge that promised to change the way he saw himself. Aman's grandmother gently placed a small blank notebook in his hands. "For 1 week," she said softly, "I want you to write down one thing you like about yourself every day. It can be anything, a kind word you said, a small success, or something that makes you smile." Aman looked at the empty pages and felt uncertain. He was so used to seeing his flaws that it felt almost impossible to notice his strengths. On the first day, he sat for a long time before finally writing, "I helped my friend with homework." The next day, after making his little sister laugh, he wrote, "I made my sister smile." As the days passed, Aman began to notice small, beautiful things about himself that he had always overlooked: a moment of patience, a creative idea, a gentle gesture. Each entry felt like a tiny seed of self-acceptance. His grandmother explained, "When you focus on your own growth, you stop worrying about how you compare to others. Just like the flowers in the garden, you have your own way of blooming." Aman realized that comparison was like a shadow, blocking the sunlight he needed to grow. Most people never take the time to notice their own gifts. Don't let this truth pass you by. By the end of the week, Aman noticed a gentle but powerful shift within himself. He no longer woke up dreading the day or measuring his worth against the achievements of others. Instead, he found himself looking forward to discovering something good in himself, no matter how small. He began to participate in class again, raising his hand and sharing his ideas without the old fear of being judged. His friends noticed the change, commenting on his new confidence and easy smile. Even his teachers praised his efforts, encouraging him to keep going. Aman found real joy in his own journey, celebrating each small step forward rather than comparing it to someone else's path. He realized that everyone has their own unique story, and that his was just as valuable as anyone else's. The boy who once felt invisible now stood tall, proud of who he was becoming. Imagine how your life could change if you stopped comparing yourself and started accepting your own unique gifts, one day at a time. The journey to self-acceptance begins with a single, gentle step. Aman's story teaches us a gentle truth. You can't grow if you're always looking at someone else as garden. We all have moments when we feel less than others, but we also have the power to change our perspective. Take a moment to notice your own strengths, your kindness, your small victories. Remember, you are not meant to be anyone else. You are meant to be you. Accepting yourself is the first step to true happiness and growth. We all have our own way of blooming, and the world needs your unique light. Don't let comparison steal your joy. Your journey to self-acceptance can start right now. Embrace who you are and let your own beauty shine for the world to see. If Aman's story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting stories. What do you appreciate about yourself today? Share your thoughts in the comments. We're here to support each other. Remember, you are enough, just as you are. Every day is a new chance to celebrate your own growth. Thank you for watching.